Standard 6th History. Chapter number 3, The Harappan Civilization. In this chapter, we are going to study Harappan civilization, housing and town planning, seals and pots, the Great Bath, life in the Harappan civilization, trade, and reasons for decline. Harappan civilization was a prosperous and flourishing urban civilization. The term Harappan civilization refers to the ancient Indian civilization because it was discovered in an archaeological excavation in 1921 CE at Harappa in the Punjab on the banks of the river Ravi. That is how this civilization came to be known as Harappan civilization. It is also known as Indus civilization. Excavations were also carried out at Mohenjo-daro, a place about 650 kilometers to the south of Harappa in the Indus Valley. There was a striking resemblance between the remains of structures and artifacts found at the two places. Similar remains have been found at Dholavira, Lothal, Kalibangan, Daimabad, etc. Generally, the same characteristics are seen in all the places of Harappan civilization. These include town planning, roads, constructions of houses, drainage system, seals, pots and toys, and burial customs. Housing and town planning. The houses and other structures in Harappan civilization were mainly built with baked bricks. In some places, unbaked bricks and stones were also used for construction. The houses and the rooms were built around a central courtyard. The houses had wells, bathrooms, and toilets. There was an excellent drainage system in which baked earthen conduits were used. Conduit means a channel for conveying water or other fluid. The streets had covered drains built with bricks. This shows great concern regarding to public health. The streets were broad and laid out in a grid pattern. Grid pattern means something which is in a pattern of a straight lines that cross over each other, forming squares. Houses were built in the rectangular blocks created by them. The towns were divided into two or more sections, and each section had separate fortification. Fortification means a defensive wall. Seals and pots. The seals of the Harappan civilization were mainly square shaped and made from a stone called stdite. Stdite is a greenish green brown color stone. These seals bear pictures of animals. They include pictures of real animals like bulls, buffaloes, oxen, elephants, rhinos, tigers, etc., and also of imaginary ones like the unicorn. Human figures are also seen. These seals were used as a stamps. Earthen pots of various types and shapes have been found at the excavation sites of Harappan civilization. There are red terracotta pots with patterns and designs in black color. Red terracotta means red brownish color clay. The patterns includes fish scales, interlocking circles, people leaves, etc. The Harappan people buried their dead. They used to bury earthen pots with their bodies. The Great Bath. A spacious bath has been discovered at Mohenjo-daro. The tank in the Great Bath was nearly 2.5 meters deep. It was 12 meters long and 7 meters wide. It was lined with baked bricks to prevent seepage of water. Seepage means leakage. There were steps leading down to the tank. There was also a provision for draining, cleaning, and refilling the tank from time to time. Life in the Harappan civilization. The Harappan people practiced agriculture. The excavation at Kalibangan provides evidence of a ploughed field. The people there grew different crops, mainly wheat and barley. In Rajasthan, barley was grown on a large scale, while in Gujarat it was ragi. Peas, sesame, and lentils, we call masoor, were also cultivated. The Harappan people were also familiar with cotton. The statues, the pictures of the seals, and the remains of cloth found in the excavation indicate that the Harappan people used to weave clothes. The dresses of both men and women consisted of knee-length cloth and an upper garment. Many types of ornaments have been found in excavations. They are made of gold, copper, precious stones, as also shells, cowries, seeds, etc. Men and women both used multi-strand necklaces, rings, armlets, and waistbands. Women wore bangles right up to their upper arm. A statue found at a Harappan site presents an excellent specimen of their art. It shows the man's facial features very clearly. A cloak with a beautiful trefoil pattern is draped across his shoulder. Trade. The Harappan people carried on trade within India as well as with other countries outside. The Indus Valley was known for its high quality cotton. This cotton was exported to other regions like West Asia, Southern Europe, and Egypt. Cotton cloth too was exported. The traders of the Harappan civilization provided muslin cloth to Egypt. Silver, zinc, gemstones, rubies, deodar wood were some of the items that were imported from Kashmir, South India, Iran, Afghanistan, and Baluchistan. Trade was carried on both by land routes and sea routes. Some of the excavated seals bear pictures of ships. A huge dockyard has been discovered at Lothal. You can see in that picture. The trade of the Harappan civilization was carried on for longer period. Reasons for decline of Harappan civilization. How did the Harappan civilization got declined? Frequent floods, invasions by foreign tribes, decline in trade were some of the reasons for the decline of the beautiful Harappan civilization. Some regions became arid due to weakening of monsoons, drying up of river basins, earthquakes, changes in sea level, etc. People migrated to other places, leading to the decline of cities. The Harappan civilization was a prosperous and flourishing urban civilization. It laid the foundation of the Indian civilization. So now children, here are some question answers and fill in the blanks. You have to complete them in your notebook, and of course you all have to study them. Thank you.